So good evening, good morning, everybody. For those of you who are waking up, we are, as Molly said, the African Leadership Academy's Bezos Scholars team. My name is Nandi Mkwaba. I am the educator scholar, and this is the South African Ideas Festival, or SAFE, as we like to call it. So I have the honor and privilege today of introducing you to some amazing, incredible, talented, brilliant students who have been working hard on making SAFE a reality. So first we have Tatenda from Zimbabwe and from Malawi, who is the head of logistics and operations. We have Abdul Karim, who is the head of media and marketing from Tunisia. Kashmani, the head of management from Zambia. Helena, who is the head of curriculum development from Cote d'Ivoire. And we have Amani, the head of research and development as well from Uganda.
Thank you very much. So I'll start us off by introducing you to Mandy Lubisi. She's an 18-year-old girl from Randburg in Johannesburg. It's a township that's really well known for informal housing and high unemployment rates, and also insufficient or inadequate waste management services. But when she sees these problems in her community, Mandy comes up with brilliant ideas. She's very innovative, trust me. I go to school with her and we're in the same class. So she's such a ball of ideas and she wants to solve all these problems, but she does not know how to turn her idea into something that is implementable. And unfortunately, Mandy isn't the only one. She's one of 4.8 million youth who are potential innovators, but are held back by limited access to opportunities and other resources. This is where the South African Ideas Festival jumps in. We address these barriers by equipping young entrepreneurs with the tools, skills, and platforms they need to drive sustainable businesses and create social impactful change in their communities. So basically, we give ideas a shot.
So, the mission for SAFE is to inspire young changemakers to create a positive impact in their communities by building leadership skills and providing supportive mentorship. Our vision is a prosperous Africa driven by empowered young African leaders. You may ask yourself, how did we get to this position? Well, Mendy was not our only inspiration. We asked our target community, what are the problems in their areas and how would they think to address this? At first, we were looking for problems we could address as SAFE. But as we read the responses of our target community, we realized that the youth in South Africa actually have a very deep understanding of the issues around them and very creative solutions to address this. We looked at examples like the ones on the screen where youth were able to come up with creative and realistic solutions to create change in their communities. So we asked ourselves, where is the gap? Why are the youth not actually implementing these projects? And we decided that was where we would come in as SAFE. We would give these youth the skills, the mentorship, the guidance to turn their creative ideas into viable solutions. We also interviewed different subject experts who confirmed our views that what the youth genuinely needed was tools to solve their own problems and to be empowered. So that's how we came up with this theme of SAFE 2025.
From inventing to implement in 2022, to learning about financial literacy with Money Matters in 2023, to learning how to join the workforce with transforming potential into profession in 2024. The theme for the South African Ideas Festival changes every year. And after having landed on Ideas Worth a Shot for 2025, we are looking to draft a personalized and collaborative experience relying on a comprehensive curriculum. In terms of our digital identity and footprint, we try to look at past South African Ideas Festival logos and draw inspiration from them. We got the idea of keeping the light bulb since it's very iconic to our brand identity, as the South African Ideas Festival has been running for over 11 years now. And we remixed that with the bullseye symbol, symbolizing ideas worth a shot.
Okay, so to make SAFE happen, we have a diverse team, including ourselves, interns, and our other supporters. So these are all our interns. So all our interns work across 5 departments, contributing their skills and talents to make sure that SAFE happens. Additionally, we have two adult supporters, one of them being Miss Nat, who is a former BSO scholar educator, and Miss Nility, who is an adult supervisor who works closely with our target community, as well as two members of our target community from an organization we partnered with, known as Imagine Scholars.
Now we're gonna give you an overview of what the South African Ideas Festival is going to look like. So the main idea of the festival is to be able to teach them knowledge so that at the end of the festival, they can come up with tangible solution and project. So the curriculum is around idea development, how we're going to help you to create a business, design thinking skills, prototyping, research, so that at the end they know how to create a business, even if after the festival they're interested in making other projects, they have all the background available. Also, we also want to give them personal development content to be able to give them soft skills, transferable skills that they'll be able to apply later as leaders in the community. In addition to that, we are going to invite guest speakers to be able to give them the opportunity to interact with people. We have been able to get the opportunity to make change in the communities and be inspired and also increase the network. We are also going to make a mentorship program where the participant will be associated with students of the African Leadership Academy that will help them to get an additional supervision on how to get additional supervision and feedback on how to run the project and all. And we're also going to get an opportunity fair to be able to give them many and various opportunities in addition to the South African Ideas Festival, so that after they have opportunities to bloom in various fields. And what is going to happen is that at the end of the festival, they'll be able to showcase project at the closing ceremony, and the best project will have the opportunity to be published in AL for Education and have a collaboration with AIMS, which is the African Institute of Mathematical Science. So how we're going to measure the impact of the South African Ideas Festival is going to be measured with a participant feedback survey. So they're going to answer a feedback survey at the beginning, then at the end of the festival, so that we'll be able to track the growth they'll be able to have. We also want to see them coming with projects that will be implemented in the community for all the different issues they'll be able to see in the communities. So we really hope to see this project coming in the long run. In addition to that, we want to make the mentorship program more durable, so that we want it to last 4 months even after the festival, so they can keep good relationship and supervision with the mentors. And we also want to get testimonies and hear the stories of the different people that came, the 20 people that are going to come, and know how the festival directly impacted them.
We're thinking about longevity and sustainability in 3 main ways. So the first is what Kashmani has already spoken to, which is our amazing interns. I know a few of them are on here, so shout out to you guys for helping us actually make SAFE a reality. And the interns are a really big part of making SAFE happen. And so thinking about sustainability, having people who already know how to run an ideas festival is really key. A second point is, because ALA has a high turnover, we're only a 2-year program. We are also thinking about, or we're in the process right now of identifying the incoming BSP team at ALA. So that's also another way that we're thinking about continuing the project in the future. And as Kareem had already shared, we've had many different iterations, many different themes, but throughout those times, it has been the South African Ideas Festival. We're also thinking about it in terms of key partners. So Ms. Nyeleti, who is in the procurement team at ALA, is a huge part of making SAFE a reality. She has contact with the communities that we're outreaching to, but she's also helping us behind the scenes with logistics, which she also did last year. On the left-hand side, you can see we have the Angel Rock Project Foundation, which has aligned vision with us in terms of empowering youth and transforming potential. And we are working with them to identify participants and, talk through community engagement. So next week, we'll actually be working with them to have them give us feedback and to also walk them through the application process. Imagine Scholars is also a really great partner that we have because they've given us feedback. They've also helped us with our community engagement project when it comes to interviews. So they've given us great feedback in terms of how do we actually tailor the program. On the right-hand side, you can see ALA affiliated organizations that help us. So AL for Education, which Helen had already mentioned, and the Nzisha Prize. And the Nzisha Prize has been helping us with coaching around giving us feedback on various aspects of about programming, but also when we're thinking about the mentorship piece, we've spoken to them about how best to identify mentors, and we had actually asked them if they could give us any mentors as well. The second piece that we're thinking about when it comes to sustainability is finances, making sure that we're actually able to bring our participants to campus and have them participate in SAFE. So big shout out to the Business Scholars Program, who has helped us financially with the key resources and activities. But beyond just finances, also helping us with coaching, growing our leadership, having us asking really great questions just to have us think through how we're actually going to make SAFE happen. The second piece is the Anzisha Prize, who will be supporting us in publishing and printing our participant handbook. And then also working with the African Leadership Academy, specifically administration and the Dean's Office. So thank you to them for transport and catering and potentially also accommodation. So thank you very much to everyone who came today. If you have any questions, we'll wait to hear.